Christmas is over, but romance lives on.
Bring on the schmaltz.
Hello again there, Schmaltzteers. It is our first post-Christmas episode of Schmaltzmark. I'm Wayne. As always, this is my lovely bride, Kelly. Kelly, it's time for Winterfest.
Woo!
What is Winterfest?
4 movies in the month of January. One every Saturday.
Yep.
And they're just romance movies. Christmas is done.
Just romance.
Yeah, but winter themed.
So what it is it's Christmas without the trees.
Right.
Is what we're saying.
And the lights.
Yeah. It's what you want your life to be after Christmas is over. Because let's face it, this is the worst time of year.
It really is. I mean, you put the decorations up, which is always a bummer.
Everybody's fat.
Everybody's fat. You're getting back into routine, which I actually like. I'm one of those.
Well, you're
weird,
a sucker for routine, so I get that.
Routine, so.
But everybody's back at work. Everybody's back at school. Mm-hmm. The decorations are down. There's nothing to celebrate.
Nope.
There's no more Thanksgiving to look forward to. No more New Year's. Well, here in Alabama, we do always look forward to the Monday. Yeah, the Monday after New Year's, because typically Alabama's in the national championship, and if they're not, Auburn is. So, that's like a national holiday around here.
Should be.
Should be. We should just go ahead and get that day off.
Yeah, but we've had too many days off school, so we're starting tomorrow.
That being said, we have a movie to Precap.
Yes.
And it is called Love on the Slopes. It actually aired last night.
Love on the Slopes.
Love on the Slopes. That sounds like kind of a bad thing, though. It's kind of like Love on the Skids.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm predicting a tragedy.
Okay, here's the problem with these movies. We haven't ever watched the Winterfest movies.
We've never watched any Hallmark movies that weren't Christmas movies. Not one.
Yeah, so I have no idea what to expect. Obviously, we're going to have to continue with our tropes, but there's going to be obvious tropes that are not going to be
It's safe to say that there will be no carolers.
No lights everywhere, lights.
Right. No decorating montage, I'm guessing.
I'm guessing not.
Could be an undecorating montage.
Who knows? But I'm guessing that some of our tropes are still going to work.
I think, there are some that are going to be obvious. I mean, right guy, wrong guy is always solid.
Yep.
Tragic backstory is always going to be a solid option. Since it is Winterfest, I'm counting on maybe some fake snow in these.
And some flirty fights with white.
Yes.
Snowball fights. You gotta, romance and snowball fighting, they go hand in hand when it comes to Hallmark anyway.
So since we haven't really watched these films before, it's hard for us to make an educated guess about the tropes themselves. But the fact is, our reviews are kind of all about the tropes.
Sure.
So while we won't be guessing and keeping scores and all that, I do want you and I to have a little discussion about what we think will show up.
Well, one thing that I definitely think is going to show up in this one is...
Should we watch the trailer first?
Yeah, let's watch the trailer.
Okay, let's watch the trailer. You guys watch that, then we'll come back and discuss. It doesn't take long. It's only like 30 seconds.
I was thinking I could go undercover.
You in the world of extreme sports?
I need to do this for my career. It's my big chance. I finally get to step outside of my comfort zone.
A new writer looking for an extreme story
If you really want to write about conquering your fears, you're going to have to take the leap.
ends up finding herself.
Hey, you're skiing!
You have literally changed my life.
We're just getting started.
Love on the Slopes, part of Winterfest on Hallmark Channel.
Okay, did you watch? You got the trailer. You absorbed it. Maybe you should go back and watch again. We'll wait.
No, they're good.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think right off the bat, we're going to have City Ghost Country. I think she has gone to write about...
Where do you think she's coming from? New York?
Probably. Or Chicago, maybe.
Yeah.
They love Chicago and Hallmark movies.
Yes. They like Chicago and New York because they can both be easily shot in Toronto.
Yeah. Right. So I think she's obviously either a magazine writer or a newspaper writer or something like that.
Or maybe some kind of a blog or
something, some sort of writer. Yeah. And she is writing about adventure, which she is not adventurous.
Yes, because you see her editor expressing some disbelief.
Right. And she admits that she's not an adventurous person.
Right.
But you see in there she's bungee jumping, she's skiing, she's doing all these things that I would never do.
Yeah.
I'm not adventurous.
And she's got her adventure guide, who clearly is going to be the love interest.
The love interest, yes.
So you think we're going to get a City Goes Country? I think that's a good choice. There is obviously a near miss kiss already in the trailer, so we can count on that one showing up.
Yep.
I'm counting on a tragic backstory somewhere.
Possibly, maybe a wrong guy, right guy. Maybe there's a right guy.
I think that one.
A wrong guy.
I was feeling pretty strongly about that one too.
There's nothing in the trailer that suggests that there's a boyfriend back in the city.
No, but they can fool you with these trailers,
they
man. They get sneaky with these things.
This is where it gets complicated because beyond what we've already mentioned, I have no clue what could be in it. I mean, obviously there's a lot of snow, so we could have fake snow and a snowball fight.
Yeah, I mean, and we could even be a carriage ride. Who knows?
I don't know with the adventure part.
Well, not carriage, but like a
sleigh.
Yeah, like a sleigh ride.
Well, I think that's too tame for the adventurous spirit she's going after.
You think it's too Christmassy too?
Probably, especially a sleigh.
Don't people ride sleighs other time of year? I mean, there's snow on the ground. Ride the sleigh.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. We
have
live in
no
the
idea.
South.
We don't. We get snow like once every 10 years.
We
so.
sleigh in mud. No, I'm just perpetuating negative stereotypes
Go
now.
four-wheeling in the mud.
Yeah, I don't know what else could show up here, and that's just it. Until we watch several of these things, we don't know. We're not going to know what the tropes are.
So we're gonna have a.
This is like a whole season of experimentation for us.
So next year, come back and we'll have the tropes down pat. Hopefully,
We'll do it the right way. So what do you think is going to happen in this story?
Well, obviously, she's going to fall in love with the adventurous side of herself that she didn't know existed. Or maybe it did exist and some tragic thing happened that caused her to retreat to the safer ground. And she's going to fall in love with this guy that's her adventure guide.
Something's going to happen to keep them from coming together.
Yes.
You know it will. I think it's going to be a... Now, this is my safe guess, and then I've got my more out there guess that I'll share with you in a minute. I think that it's going to be unfortunate misunderstanding. I think that he's going to think that she was just using him for the article, that somebody else is going to get their hands on the article and write things that are unflattering about him and the other people there. Maybe
he is an adventure guide, not just for her, but as his profession.
Right.
And maybe she gets in an accident.
Now, see, this is my good theory.
Maybe she breaks a leg or something skiing.
Ah.
And then they take the article, like you just said,
and it slams him.
And slams him and his organization for being unsafe.
Even though she didn't write the article herself. Somebody else put these elements in there.
In there, yes. They added to her editor, perhaps. Added to the article.
But you know what? I think they will resolve that without ever really discussing it.
Well, 30-second talk.
Well, that's true. We've set the 30-second limit on the talk.
Yes.
Here's what I think is going to happen. I think that Hallmark's going to go way out on a limb with this one. And I think this is actually an origin story for a future Christmas heroine.
Okay.
So there will be a sequel at some point. What's going to happen is we don't see what happens in that bungee jump.
No.
We see that scene of them just starting to bungee jump and they cut away.
Mm-hmm.
I think what happens there is as they get near the bottom, the cord snaps. They hit the frozen river below. He snaps his neck. He's still alive, but he's paralyzed from the neck down. She, out of guilt, marries him. And they try to make a go of it. And she's mainly his full-time caretaker. But he dies at Christmas. And then she loses her Christmas spirit. So then you got your tragic backstory, your widowed love interest, and she's lost her Christmas spirit. Perfect setup for a Christmas movie in the future.
Hallmark is never going to end a movie with somebody breaking their neck. It's just not going to happen.
No, he'll break his neck at the beginning of the third act. He'll die near the end at Christmas.
No.
Yep.
No way, Jose.
Yep, it's going to happen.
I'm
100% certain it's not going to happen, but I'm saying it's going to happen.
I'm 100% certain it's not going to happen, too.
All right, so do we have any predictions on what we think this will get in terms of scores?
I think it's going to be fairly low, maybe a 5 or a 6.
Like overall?
Overall number of tropes, yep.
No, I'm talking about, I was thinking the same thing, but so like for acting, story, and visuals.
Oh.
I don't know any of these actors, so I'm going to play it safe and say something like a 7.5.
I'm going to do the 7.5, just straight down.
Say straight down?
Yeah.
I'm thinking visually we're going to have a strong story.
Yeah, maybe 8.5 visually.
I'm going 9 on visuals, just because there's a lot of cool things that they clearly shot for this.
But 7, just because I don't know anything about these movies, 7.5 on acting and story.
Okay.
That's where I'm going.
Fair enough. All right. Is there anything else to talk about with this, or we just wait and watch it and see what we think? Oh, and I should point out the movie's already played. Because,
y'all should be used to this by now.
Why should we start precapping the films before they happen? I mean, really.
We're busy people.
That's our excuse. We're sticking to it. Also, by the way, you guys may have noticed we changed up the set.
Christmas is over. The Christmas decorations.
So this is a work in progress. We're still getting some things in
This is
place.
why we didn't watch the movie last night, because we were undecorating the entire house and outside.
Oh, and there are lights here, so they're not everywhere lights, but
just a little splash.
just a little glow. We're gonna get a little more glow of lights in there, and got some more elements to add to this. But this is the new set.
Work in progress.
Yeah, work in progress, and this should cover us for all of the shows we'll be doing. We might change out a few elements here and there depending on the show.
Never know what might appear back there.
Never know. Could change from episode to episode. We'll see. That's it, Kelly. There's one thing we always say, and it applies whether it's Christmas or not.
True.
It's not schmaltz.
Unless it ends with a kiss.
Bye, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. To watch another episode of Schmaltzmark, click on the upper left. Or to subscribe to our channel, Wannabe Films, click on the upper right.